Moments with Kaylin. It's inspiring moments with Kaylin. Come on in. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day. I hope everyone has just enjoyed being here on this earth on this wonderful Sunday. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties that happened that caused us to be a little late, but we are here and on again. Like I said, I hope everyone has enjoyed time with their family. I hope everyone has just been able to have a great day. And for those who always support me, thank you so much for just supporting me with Kaylin's Caring Connection. Thank you to those who have subscribed to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel, and to the ones that have followed the Facebook page. Oh Lord God. Ooh. Sorry. I can't see. And just thank you. I'm sorry. For those who have just able to be there for me and just for Kaylin's Caring Connection. For those who haven't followed the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, please follow that. It has a lot of inspiring videos. It just has a lot of things on there that if you haven't seen, you can go check out. And if you haven't, it's out now. It's the Kaylin's Caring Connection website. It is kaylinscaringconnection.com. If you have not seen that, please go look at it. It is really nice. It talks about my vision. It talks about just a lot of different things about how Kaylin's Caring Connection and inspiring moments came to be. So if you want to see that background information, please go on there and just look at the website, view it, make a comment about it. Just please share it with everyone. Really want it to get big. Just thank you to everyone, and for those who always watch Inspiring Moments and are always commenting, I thank you so much, because that helps me out. Just reading your comments, being able to get feedback, and just people saying nice things. It does a lot. So if you have not seen on the new flyer is out. It's a Kaylin's Inspiring Moments. It's a new design. It's beautiful. But if you haven't seen on there, the topic is Be You. And of course, I got that because I was at church today. And if you know, I've done this topic before, be yourself. But just in church today, our pastor talking about his message was the foreknowledge of God. And he was just talking about being you and being who God has called you to be. So please, I just thank God for just being able to give me something while I was in church, because I'm sitting next to my mom. My mom's like, that's your topic, isn't it? And I'm like, yes, be you. So with that, many people see be yourself and be you, and they're like, I thought I already was myself. Okay, the definition of being yourself is just being who God has called you to be, not really trying to be like someone else. Like, we know how there's all these famous people in the world, and it's like, I want to be just like them. No, you don't need to be exactly just like them. You can follow in their footsteps, but you are a unique person. You're going to be different. You're going to do a different vision they have. But just being able to look up to someone, that's good. But then when you start trying to change your whole self-image, that's when you start going south. Make sure you are being you. That means making sure you are staying who you are, being true to yourself, not allowing people to change your standards, upholding everything you were taught, being you. And Dr. Seuss has a poem, of course, I've always read this before, but it says, today you are you, that is sure than true, there is no one alive that is youer than you. And that means that there is no one in this earth that is exactly like you. They may have the same ethnicity as you, they may have the same nationality, they may even have the same sexuality, but they're not the same person. We all have different features about ourselves that make us up. Our eyes may be different, our eye color, our nose shape, our mouth shape, our whole look, our style. There is something different about everybody. It's about being yourself. A lot of people now are trying to, especially for a lot of girls, they think they have to change themselves because they don't look like the person that they are supposed to look like. There is no person you're supposed to look like. God made you for a reason. He made every body part on you for a specific purpose. He knew you. He had you as a thought in his brain. He knew you before he even created you. So don't change who you are just because of someone else. Don't try to change yourself just because people say you need to look like this or you're fat or anything. Be who you are. Don't change that for anybody. Don't be afraid to show who you really are, because as long as you are happy with yourself, no one else's opinion matters. As long as you are happy with every feature on your body and everything that you're doing that is good, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. Somebody can say, I don't like how you do this, or I don't like the way you dress, or your hair doesn't look good. What does that matter? You know what you look like. You know what your hair looks like. You know what your face looks like. You know who you are and who you were called to be. So why try to get upset and change for them? Because at the end of the day, it's their opinion. Opinions aren't facts. There's a difference. Opinion is what someone believes. A fact is something that can be proven true. If they can't prove that this wasn't supposed to be on your body, or if your face is not supposed to look like that, then don't tune in to what they're saying. Don't care about what they have to say. Let it go through one ear and come out the other, because it really does not matter. If it's something good. Now, I get if someone's trying to help you out and they're your friend, but at the same time, why should their opinion matter? You are you. Don't change for anybody else. Don't be afraid of being different, because a lot of people nowadays, there's a scientific law proven that if someone does something, like let's just say we're in a classroom and someone doesn't raise their hand. The teacher asks a question, she asks for everyone's response. Someone's going to look around. If they don't see everybody else raising their hand, they're going to be like, why should I? I might as well just fit in with the crowd. No, be different. If you're in class at school, your teacher asks you to say a question, no one else raise your hand, and you know the answer, raise your hand. Say what you have to say. That's going to show that you're being attentive in the class, and you're listening to what she has to say. You're taking it in, you're answering, because that's another way to help you study if you think about it. Because when someone asks you a question, you answer it, they're telling you if it's right, you're regaining knowledge each time. Be that leader. Be the person that God has called you to be. And when it comes to being different, you can be different. Don't try to be the same as everybody else. If God wanted us all to be like each other, I'm sure he would have made an exact replica of all of us, of himself. He would have made us all look like him. But he wanted us to be diverse and unique. So because he made you unique in your appearance, your outward can match your inward. Since you're different on the outside, you can be different on the inside. Don't try to change your emotions to fit in with the crowd. Because what does the crowd do? That's the crowd. Be yourself. Stand out. Be a light in your school. Be a light everywhere you have to be. Just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical, beautiful person that you are. Let them see everything. Let them see all sides of you. Because if you start trying to be like everyone else and show one side, then they're going to not think you're a real person. They're going to be like, you're not being themselves. They know who you are. It's like if you're friends with somebody and out of nowhere you just stop being friends with them and your whole morals and guidelines just change. They can tell something's going on and that something's wrong. Be you. Don't change from mind. Don't let any peer pressure try to make you change who you are. Don't allow people just being negative change who you are, because you don't need that negativity at the end of the day. Be who you are. Let those good vibes stay in. And if you're around people that are continuously negating you and just having things to say, move away from that group. They're not going to do anything to better you. And another thing is, there's a lot of things going on now with a lot of people being rude and a lot of people just being rude. Yeah, like I said, rude and mean. And a lot of things happens. Bullying happens sometimes. A lot of harassment sometimes happen. And sometimes people aren't noticing that they're being rude to you because that's just how they are. But if someone is bothering you just this school year or just in general, speak up and speak out. Don't keep it to yourself. Because the more you keep it to yourself, the more it's going to break you down. The more it's going to cause you to actually start believing what these people are saying and being rude. It's going to make you change your whole focus on life. If someone is bothering you or bullying you, speak up and speak out. Be you. Let your voice be heard, and don't try to sit in the silence and let that thing keep happening. If someone's hitting you, Don't allow them to keep hitting you. Now, my mom, if that was me in that situation, she would ask me if I hit them back. Because, I mean, if someone hits you, you can hit them back. I mean, if it's not a physical altercation, you can get your 2 cents back. I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Unless it starts turning into a back and forth fight. But, like I said, speak up and speak out about anything that's going on. Be you, be that light. And one thing that I want everyone to know is that being different is good. That's why you're unique, because your uniqueness is your superpower, whether you want to recognize it or not. Your difference and your uniqueness and your energy and your confidence that you bring to the table to certain people, it gives people different perspectives on life. Keep that uniqueness. If you know you have a special talent or there's something special that you can do, use that to your advantage. Use that as your superpower. It's going to help you in life. It's like, I like talking. I'm a good communicator. I am good at being nice to people. I use that to my advantage. Not trying to be selfish and take things, but I use it to my advantage to help me out in life. And not just to help me, to help others. Because some people just need to hear something encouraging on a day where they're feeling totally down. And they have nothing else to lean on. I'm here for you. That's why it's called Kaylin's Caring Connection, because my main goal is to care about you and care for others. And of course, when it comes to caring for others, it has to be self-care too. If you don't respect and care for yourself, how can you do that for other people? You have to love yourself, be yourself, respect yourself, care for yourself. I don't care what anyone else says. Their opinions don't matter. As long as you are being judged, the only person you need to be judged by is God. You don't have to worry about people saying, oh, well, she's this and she's that. Is it true? Now, if it's true, then that's just what they're saying. But if it's not true, then why care about it? You know who you are, you know your value, and you know your worth. Another thing, don't let anyone try to tell you that you are worthless. You are worth everything. Your life matters. You were put on this earth for a reason. Be who you are. Don't change yourself. Be who God has called you to be. Don't try to change who you are or leave the world just because people have to say stuff about you. Be that light. Please do not let people try to bully you and break you down to the point. You have to have that confidence for yourself. That if someone is saying that, you can still smile. And another thing is, if someone's being rude to you, the best way to make the person being rude to you mad is kill them with kindness. Yeah. Kill them with kindness. Now, I know sometimes someone makes you mad. Ooh, you're just like, I really want to get them back. I just really want to say stuff to them. But then, that's that little, it's like you have the 2 angels on you. You have that one saying you need to do this. No, but then you have the actual angel telling you, be nice to the person. You start showing kindness to them, they're going to get aggravated. Because it's like, I keep messing with this person, and they keep being nice to me, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Be nice to everybody. Love your enemies. Even if you have haters, that should fuel you to go even higher and to be yourself and have more confidence. Now, when I'm saying have confidence in being you, I'm not saying be cocky. Because then when you start getting too full of yourself, then that's when you start thinking the whole world revolves around you. That's not the case. There are other people in the world that matter just as much as you. So don't try to get the impression at your head, well, it's just me. I don't care about anyone else. I can do this and no one else can. No. You are a part of this world, but you are not over the world. Because the last time I checked, the person over the world was God. And not you. And your selfishness and everything. Last time I checked, there was one creator of the universe and his name was God, not you. You cannot do everything on your own. Sometimes you have to lean on God to help you and yourself and everyone around you. You can't just allow the voice in your head to be like, well, I don't have to care about this and I don't have to care about that. And as long as I'm doing this, I'm good. No. Still care for others. Because God cared for you. You have to remember that. If he didn't, he wouldn't have died on the cross for all of our sins if he didn't care for every single last person's life. Don't try to be selfish with yourself and think that he's not alive. Because a lot of people think, well, I don't worship God. I don't believe in God. I believe in myself. No, that's selfish. You should care for others because there's a lot of hate going on around the world. Even if you don't know somebody, that doesn't give you the right to be rude to them. Be nice to people. Show who you are and show who you are inside. Because a lot of people right now in this world, all they need is love. They just need someone to be there for them. So be nice. Be who you are. Don't change the good person that's inside of you for other people. I don't care if that's a friendship, a relationship. Don't change yourself and your morals and all your standards just for someone else. Be you. Be who you are called to be. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Because a lot of people, okay, let me say this. All God's children are beautiful, whether you want to recognize that or not. All God's children are beautiful. And real beauty, real self-beauty and self-worth begins when you decide to be yourself. When you say, I am not going to let other people bother me and allow them to knock me down. I'm going to be confident in who I am. I'm going to walk with my head held high in confidence, walking in faith to know that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Because you were put on this world for a reason, for a purpose. Let your beauty show inside of you by being yourself. The only thing that will make you truly happy in life is being happy with who you are. If you can't wake up in the morning and go in the mirror and tell yourself you look beautiful, that's a problem. We need to fix that. You need to declare things. You need to say, I am beautiful. God made me for a reason. My black is beautiful. My whatever skin color, whatever nationality, you are beautiful. You are unique. You are worth value. You are intelligent. You are excellent. You don't have to worry about anything that people are saying about you. Wake up in the morning and be happy with who you are. Because how can you be happy with other people if you aren't happy with yourself? You cannot be actually happy in an actual real person showing who your true self is if you are not happy with what you see in the mirror every day. Even if you don't believe it, write something on your mirror in the morning to say in the morning. Because as soon as you start speaking things, the more you start believing it. Be who you are. Love who you are. Know who you are. Allow everything that you have been taught to show through you. Help someone else. And when you do get to the point where you know who you are and you are happy with who you are and you know someone else who isn't, give them tips on how to be happy with themselves and how to be healthy and be able to just come together and help someone who is in need. A lot of people are not recognizing the light that's inside of them, so they are becoming more and more pieces of darkness. We need more light in the world. Be who you are. Don't settle for less. Be who you are. Stand out. Be the change that you want to see. That is one of my favorite quotes. You have to be the change that you want to see. Because if you want to make the world a better place and you can't even help, then what's the point of telling everyone else? You have to make the first step in saying that you're going to help the world be a better place. Whether it's in talent that you have, whether it's speaking to people, whether it's anything that God has given you a purpose to do, be the change that you want to see. If you want to see people be happier, you be happy and influence others to be happy. If you want to see people love each other, you start loving more people and you start showing that you can love and you don't have to hate everybody just because of what people tell you. People hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see. That's a thing that I have learned just being in school. People see what they want to see. So if you want them to see that you are a light and that you can change people, show that to them. You can't just talk. Actions speak louder than words. If you want your actions to mimic your words, you actually have to do something. That's the point of an action. that doesn't mean you just sit in a spot where you're not doing anything. An action means you're taking that chance and that push to do something that you haven't done before. Be you. And the last thing that I really want to say is that you can't let people scare you. You can't go your whole life trying to please everybody. You can't go through life worried about what everyone else is going to think. Whether it's your hair, clothes, what you have to say, how you feel, what you believe, and what you have. You can't let the judgment of others stop you from being you. Because if you do, you're no longer you. You're someone everyone else wants you to be. If you start letting all the judgments people have to say and things about you, then you're going to be what they want you to be. Be better than what they want you to be. Don't be average. Be high average, above average. Do not settle for less. Be who you are. Be who God has called you to be. And that is all I wanted to say today. I want everyone to know that it's okay to be you. It's okay to be your unique self. You don't have to... I know a lot of people like the same hairstyles, but mix it up. You don't have to be like everybody else. Oh, I have to wear this because it's a part of the trend. No, be you. There's a bunch of trends out. Y'all don't see me wearing that. My normal style is a t-shirt and a shirt. And everyone thinks I dress up so much. And I'm like, I just accessorize my stuff. Let your own fashion be through. Influence others. Be who you want to be. And that is all for Inspiring Moments with Kaylin. Thank you again to those who have subscribed to the YouTube channel and those who follow the Facebook page. It really, really is a great honor just to be able for y'all to support me. I'm really glad that I have people that I can look up to and people that just look up to me. That's an amazing feeling. So thank you to all those who comment, those who are always there for me whenever I need you. Thank you to my mom. Thank you just to everyone who is there for me. And I will be back next Sunday, if the Lord says the same, at 7:21 p.m. on Facebook Live. Be on the lookout, and I love you. Have a marvelous Monday. And for the kids taking pictures tomorrow, smile big, smile bright, and have a great second week of school. And I love you. Bye.